Tisaki with the blue futon. If you saw the video before this one, you know what's going to happen next. It is the second movie. I had to keep that on because someone's supposed to text me, so I kind of actually need to hear it this time. So if the phone goes off, I'm sorry. But anyway, the second movie in this one is Powaqqatsi. We're going to do Powaqqatsi, and I'll let you know what this one is about. Is it better, worse, different message? Let's find out. So Powaqqatsi. What is this one about? Well, this one is absolutely different from the first one. The first one is more of a, first world country view of what the world is happening. This one is now a third world country. This one was made, I want to say, 1988, and this one actually, 1988, and this one actually brings George Lucas into the mix of bringing his vision, his money, if you want to put it that way, because that's what producers do. They bring money of viewing this type of world view for activists. And this one, like I said, they decided to do third world country. So this one they focus on India, they focus on Africa, and what these people do for a living. I enjoyed this one better than the first one, and here's why. Yes, this is just like the first one where it shows a problem, no solution. Yes, the visuals are absolutely fantastic. The transfer looks better in this one, which makes more sense because this one they decided to, I bet you use like better camera because they had more quality, more money into this production to make the second one. So better directing, I thought, better visuals, I thought, and a better story of what they're trying to say with third world countries. And I think this is one where a lot of people need to watch in first world countries to understand how good we have it. When you have people on Facebook, on Twitter, literally saying, why do we need farms? There's food in Kroger. There are people literally saying that of, why do we need middle America? Why do we need these farmlands when Kroger has the food? You're just like, what? Like, this is what you think of these, like, really, really, like, city, like New York, LA. Is that what they really fucking think, that Kroger has a farm in the warehouses where they produce corn, where they grow corn, where they make the milk, where they pasteurize the milk, where they butcher the animals from birth to grave? Like, do they literally do they take the corn and they put it in the can and they label it? Like, oh no, that's got me so scared for the future. But this one is going to be a lot quicker than the first one because, like I said, this one talks about more the third world countries of what these different people go through in a day-to-day life to get by and what they do, their style of living, because there are some striking visuals in this one of them like carrying a dead body in a crowded street of, just carrying it above, and they're just walking the body with thousands of people around. You're just like, holy cow, they really did this. Of course, like I said, this is 1988. It's just a 30-year-old movie. Of course, styles and regulations and way of living has changed. But in the 80s, you just look at this and you're like, damn. Even you look at the 80s in like these countries in Africa and in India, and then you look in the 80s in Europe and America, it's still the same kind of timeline where we're at today. There might be some little changes and improvements in these other countries, but holy cow, it's a vast improvement for us. And I think we need to look at ourselves of like, even the poorest of the poor in America are the richest of the rich in some of these other countries. And I think we need to start thinking about that, of how we need to live our life. And being in Africa, being in Niger, and knowing how people live, of people can't afford a loaf of bread that is 12 to 17 cents, it's disheartening, it's scary of these white liberal college elites think. I don't know what they think. I really don't know, because you have these people in California, they're like 7th generation Californians, or you can say the same thing about Texas and about people in Austin, everything like that in New York. These are people that stay in the state, stay in the city. Oh yeah, they go on vacation of like, 2 weeks in Amsterdam, or they go to, other places where it's already developed countries, and they just like, oh, they do it right, so this should be like the whole world. The problem is, I'll be speaking to a dead horse, because it's hard to talk to some people that literally are like, oh, I'm going to go to vacation in the same state I live in. You're not going to, like, vacation in Kentucky. There's cool stuff there. I mean, there's cool stuff in other states that you might want to do maybe a road trip around the United States. No, I'm good in this state. I'm good at staying here. I'm good of never moving. So that's got me disheartened. But as a movie as a whole, this one looks better. It's directed better. It's a better story. It's better visuals. And this one is a more productive view of the world, and more people need to watch this one out of the trilogy. So yes, the second one, I like this one better as a whole. So, Powaqqatsi will receive a 4 out of 5 with Futon equals at 80%. So see the critics' news scores gave this one. Oh, critics a 56% with 9 of them, and the audience score at 81% with 5,135 with no critic consensus. This one has less of a story and is self-righteous. The first one is a lot more self-righteous in my opinion. Interesting. But a lot of these movie critics are part of the liberal elite. You gotta be honest with that. They really are. And if you don't think so, you don't know a lot. But anyway, I found this one better, more informative. Am I right or wrong? So do you get the 80%, the 56%, or the 80%, 81%? Check out the Blue Futon, like, comment, subscribe. Another thing is Bhutontopia, Bhutonians. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Peace and love, peace and love. And you know what the third one's going to be. So just let this roll. Let this roll.